rocking and rolling. But if you want something in life, you got to work hard for it, as you see at the heading, right? If you want something in life, you got to work hard for it. Nobody's willing to work hard for the things that they want. This is why they can't get where they're going, because they don't work hard for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out here and grind for your money. Don't think it's gonna be coming easy to you. Don't think it's gonna come sweet to you. And it's gonna be everything gonna be nice to you. Don't think that. I know it's a lot of noise and everything, but don't think it's gonna come easy to you. It ain't nothing sweet about trying to get the money. Trying to get your money, you try, like they said, trying to get that bag, right? You gotta work hard. You trying to get that bag, you gotta bust your ass. You gotta bust your behind just to get the bag. And if you bust your behind trying to get that bag, what you think gonna happen? Ain't nobody gonna give you the bag unless you get it yourself. You gotta do it hard, especially, and this ain't being prejudiced, especially black Americans in America. We be having so much hard time. Some those do. Those who didn't go to college, those that's coming out of prison, and they don't got no. They trying to do the right thing. They trying to get a decent job now because they learned while they was locked up. And then nobody want to give them a job, and then they get a job, and the job they get is bullshit. Most of the time, it's only a short-lived job, like construction. You know, that's not all year round. You know what I'm saying? You work, and then they say, "Oh, I got a felon working for me," right? Come on, let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And then even if the ones that was in special ed, like some people that was in special ed, they call them the gifted, and they really didn't get their education. And what are they gonna do when they get older and they have kids and they got a beautiful woman they like or something like that? They got a beautiful woman they like or something like that. Or the woman that she's in special ed and she got a beautiful man she like. And then come and find out later that that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. So in order to get it, you gotta really love yourself enough to get it. You hear what I'm saying? We all do. Ain't nobody obsolete from this. As anybody can happen to you. You got raising a kid, raising a child, and the child got all those friends and peer pressure and all that kind of stuff, and then the kid turned left, and then you wonder why your kid acting like that? Why your kid? Oh, now I gotta go down to the kitchen and get my kid. Oh, my kid just got hit by a car. My kid just got shot, and everything like that. My kid just got shot and all that, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. I appreciate y'all. And we're having a hard time, you know what I mean? None of us is perfect. Nobody's perfect, not even me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I picked that topic. You know what I'm saying? We all going through struggles, man. Even now, because of where the country is going now and how everything is going, we're going through it. And everybody's saying, okay, it ain't happening to me, but it's happening to your neighbor. It ain't happening to your neighbor, but it's happening to the other person. What are we going to do about that? How do we overcome those? What is the solution to get ourselves better? How do we get better? Like people get little side jobs. As soon as you make the money and all that kind of stuff, they come to Internal Revenue Service. They want you to give them. They want you to give up your blood. They want you to give up your blood in order to achieve your goals. You know what I mean? We can't get mad at each other. We just got to keep striving. We got to keep going. You know what I mean? If you doing your YouTube and you got 9,000 views and somebody, now you turn around, you got 5,000 views. Don't worry about it. Just keep going because if you're making value points in life, somebody got to see this and somebody got to feel it, and maybe it could be like a domino effect. Like, subscribe, and share, please. We all going through something. Like I said, some people are like, oh, I want to do a YouTube channel. I want to do this and do that, do this and do that. Well, you can. Today in today's society, that's the biggest thing going. People getting their opinions out. You know what I mean? You just can't give up. And your dream, you can't. Come on, don't worry about it, baby. You can't give. Just come on. You can't give up in your dreams, and it doesn't matter what a person does, as long as you know where you stand. You know what you want. You know what you're trying to do. If you was gonna chop down that tree, go and chop down the tree. If you got the job to do your job, you gotta wash your dishes. You gotta keep your house, your apartment clean. You gotta raise your 8 kids, right? That's what it's about. Because we struggle no matter what. I don't know no time, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Poor blacks in America been struggling forever. know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own opinions on that. And everybody have their own say-so on that. They feel like it's this, they feel like it's that. Nah, it ain't none of that. You know what it really is? Self-value. Self-value and what you have inside your heart. And what you think, you want to do. Don't worry about what the next person say about you. You just put your time in there and do what you got to do. You hear me? Because we all, like I said again, we all struggling. And when a person think they better than the next person, the person think they're better than the next person, you ain't better than nobody. You know why you're not better than nobody? Because you can have the same struggle with the person you know about. You know what I mean? And the only way I can express myself, because I remember when I used to stand out there with the Israelites and preach, and you couldn't even get to too many people. But YouTube is a way to get out. It's a way to get out, it's a way to speak your mind, it's a way to talk about the things that you're going through. It's a way to talk about the things you're going through. I'm sorry about that because I had to watch the traffic while I was going across the street. Because I know I wasn't looking, and y'all see me stop for a minute, and I ain't say nothing. But at the end of the day, I got a lot of fun. I got a lot of things coming up on my YouTube, and I appreciate if y'all still continue to rock with me because I'll be trying to do something. I'll be trying to get my opinion across, but it's just an opinion. You don't have to roll with me. You don't have to agree with me. But at the end of the day, somewhere in there, you know I'm keeping it 100. You know that. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you want to make it, you got to grind. And even if you didn't go all the way through school, so what? Just learn a hobby, get into something, right? Get into something that's going to change your mind and your life forever. Don't let nobody stop you from your positivity and the things that you believe in. Long as it's righteous, long as it's positive. Don't worry about all that. When you worry about those things, you fall to the wayside. You got to worry about what you're worrying about. You got to worry about the things you're doing. Okay? That's what it's about. This is Diamond Dees. You know what I'm saying? This is the Food for Thought program show. I'm on your side. You heard that noise, right? I'm on your side every time, all the time. So check out please share this with the world. Let people know what it is. Make your opinion out there. Make your opinion stick. Do your thing. And most of all, keep your mind right. All right? That's what you got to do. Keep your mind right and stay focused. Hey, going over there. Yeah, so keep your mind right and stay focused and do what you got to do. And don't let nobody take your focus on your dreams and your goals and your expectation. Your expectation. I got to stop me. Your expectations. You know, like your stuff that you're trying to do. Don't let nobody take that away from you. Somebody I didn't word it right, I didn't say it right. I clumped up, I messed up. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to make a point here. You know what I mean? I'm expressing myself. That's what everybody does. They express themselves. This is what they be doing. So this is what it's about, man. It ain't about what people may think it's about because everything is effed up right now. If you think it's effed up and you can't do nothing, that's why sometimes it's good to create your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? You worry about the government and no disrespect, worry about the government, worry about who can do something for you. What can you do for others? What can you put together a plan to build to build to build something to change your reality of society for you so you can manifest, so you can um maintain and push forward. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about you maintaining, manifesting, and keeping yourself right. Don't let nobody talk you out of your dreams and goals. Like I said again, don't let nobody talk you out of your dreams and goals and your expectations of reality. Sometimes reality stinks. 1 minute it stinks. Next minute, you know what I'm saying? It's all about pushing forward. It's all about doing great things. It's all about building. It's all about building and moving forward and pushing up. And see, when you take your time and you help somebody, sometimes people have a way. They might come back to you, and if you really change somebody's life. But you know, the, the best thing you could ever do in life, right? That people remember you for, that people will remember you for. What they gonna remember you for? The only thing gonna remember you for is what you done on this earth. It's not the job you had. It's not how much money you had in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's not none of that. What it is, it's the things that you did on this earth while you was here. That's righteous. It's positive. Did you ever help an old lady cross the street? You ever help anybody with their bags? Did you do anything heroic for anybody? Because when it's all said and done, we're gonna close our eyes and we're gonna go into the next plateau, or we're gonna just close our eyes and that's it. So we worried about a job. We worried about I ain't got no money right now. Because when you die, you're not gonna have a dime on you unless somebody want to be funny and put money in the coffin on you. So when you leave this world, when you finally leave this world, and this goes to whoever, when you finally leave this world, when it's over, it's over. Don't be scared of death, because death is certain. Death is coming no matter what you do. You can't get around it. You can't get under it. You can't get over it. It's in your face. Now, what you can do while you on this, what you could do while you on, what you could do while you on this earth, you can actually do some deeds. Do you ever do any good deeds? Any deeds like holding the door for a lady, helping somebody with their bags or something like that? Because people are gonna say, "Oh, that was a nice man. That was a nice woman. Oh my God, they were so nice." And you ain't got nothing. You ain't got what you came in the world with, and because you came in the world with nothing too. And you gonna leave the world with nothing. Remember that. Always remember. When babies are born, what they came in the world with? Nothing. All they did is the doctor smacked them on the butt, and they woke up and saw the world. And then once they saw the world, now they just on their way. As you know, it's gonna take time. They're on their way out, not like that in that sense, but they on their way out, and they not gonna be here long. Everybody's living on borrowed time. You gotta understand that. We all living on borrowed time. It's nothing to be scared of. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Now you might live 4 or 5 decades. You might not. You might live 4 or 5 decades. You might not live 4 or 5 decades. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at it for what it is. Don't get mad. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? If whoever's seen this and bring it to your peoples, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? And I want to give a shout out to my man, Choke No Joke. You know what I'm saying? He be putting it down. And all the other YouTubers that's doing their thing. Keep up the good work. Keep shining. Keep pushing. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Letting people know, like, look, I'm out here. Like, this is what I got to say. This is what's on my mind. This is what I want to let y'all know. Keep putting it out. Because maybe you might, maybe you might snap somebody's mind and you might trigger something to make them a better person. But we got so much chaos and so much crap going on. Sometimes people need that because it's going to be babies being born all the time. But the people that was living before that person, did they get anything out of the person that was alive, that got older, that was trying to siphon off somebody that have a brain, or somebody that knew better, taught the kids how to live like a better person, taught the kids how to be mindful, taught them how to have decency in their life, taught them how to be disciplined, and taught them how to carry themselves like ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of kids are not being raised like that right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids are not being raised like that right now. Now, what we have to do, we got to get to a point where we got to change society. You like in your world, you got to change society. You got to change your own society, and you got to make it work for you. And some of us be like, well, how do I make that work? How do we get better? How do I get better with myself? How do I become a new person? How do I think about what I'm doing wrong or doing right? All you got to do is follow the great noblemen and the great noble women that did that. you know right and wrong, and you know right and wrong, you ain't gonna put your hand in fire because you know it's gonna burn. So you don't do that. So you gotta follow the person that threw the water on the fire, right? This is what it's about. But at the end of the day, I know I've been chopping it up with y'all cats, ladies and gentlemen, and people of all kinds. I love y'all. YouTube family, more power, keep on going. We got this. And our vote is powerful. You gotta understand that. The YouTube vote is very powerful. And don't you ever forget it. Because YouTube is strong, strong, and going. Alright, so with that note, I will catch y'all later. I will get up with y'all and stay tuned. Share this to who you think that needs it.